Well, back with another video here. Just up here in Sherwood here with the cows and calves, just giving a look at them here. We have them on the multi-species here again. They're just cleaning a half here now. This will be probably their last go on, I'd say. We get them in, but the weather is mildish enough now for bringing in cattle, I think, anyway. Good few cattle in the shed now. They get very hot. We're not totally ready there with that other shed yet, so might chance them on a bit longer here. Play them on to some of the older fields there, maybe give them a bale of silage, keep them tipping along there for a bit. Another few days anyway, while it's a sort of fine, keep them out as long as we can anyway. But yeah, they're happy enough here. No, they're not bawling at me anyway, so it's always a good sign. Just there on the calving. Calves are a bit slow in themselves getting going, and the cows are a bit slow about, getting on with calving. So just being advised there to give them selenium. So we're giving that on the next few days there and see how they go. Sure, look, we'll try that anyway. Sure, shouldn't do any harm anyway. So look, we'll go from there. Give them a shot at that, sure, and get it. Probably a walk. Just giving a walk through these lads here now. A small few now that we have down here in a piece of ground down here in Gorchine, and yeah, seems happy enough. A nice pick of grass there still. Don't seem too soft on it there either. They have a track of dung on some of them, but they're not too bad for this time of the year. There's a young calf that's down here with these as well. But yeah, they seem content enough here anyway. They're happy enough. The right pick of grass here on this pit still, like for that many, they'll get another few days out anyway, and there's a good bit of grass now where they're going on to next. It's fairly strong, so we get another couple or 3 weeks out of it down here, if weather permitting, of course. But this will be a sort of the wetter what we were on before this, and this one will be the wettest of what we have down here. So it's working out this year anyway. We can clean it off. On to the next piece here. Just here, just across the wire. There's fair cover on this now. A bit too strong, but sure, look at this. It'll last them. Whatever length of while it'll last them, and there's another peak then up further. Probably could do with moving down more cows here, maybe. We'll have to see. Pick out some of them that's not that near calving, I suppose. And I might get to bring them down here, like you see there. There's a lot of grass on that there now. Nearly if it was another time of the year, you'd say you'd mow it off before you get a few bales off it, but I think now bales along now were wouldn't be hectic, but you're looking if you were stuck, but we have enough silage anyway, so it'll be okay. We'll just run over here now just to the saw down here and see what it looks like. Just going across the saw down here now. Seems to be a good cover there. But what I did notice there back, well sure, once it started coming, was the little spreader was inclined to spread more, say, to one side than the other, and sort of way I saw it was in and out. It was a bit light in the meeting of where the spread would be. So just a few streaks there. I came along there a few times looking at the cows and with a bucket of hayseed and just scattered it along that, ticking that up a bit. Anyway, it's coming there. You can see the young grass there coming well. You probably, with that little spreader, I suppose you want to stay going around by the ditch, or work your way into the centre of the field rather than work in and out. Maybe there's a few different ways you could do it, but sort of when you know about it, just to be working, it just seemed to be spreading even across, like those little spreaders were supposed to have I've solved that problem of spreading more to one side than the other, like the old single disc spreaders. But look at, we've seen it here and we have it fairly well rectified, but grass is coming well. There's a nice flush of weeds here now and along here. Oh, sure, there's a bit of everything in it. Bit of knotgrass. Let's say fumetry there. Bit of bindweed. A few old creeping thistles and a few bits and bobs like that. But look at, you're going to have that proshock there as well, or Sherlock. Not Doc, but look at. Long over the winter anyway, we'll see how it works out. The clover seems to have come fairly well in it too. Nice. There's a nice flush of clover there. You can see it along. So yeah, look, happy enough. Mild there, like so it's coming. It's growing away there, like so it should be pretty strong there over the winter. So it should be good. Probably heavy enough sort of ground here, but look, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's the hayseed there anyway. So just looking across the field, like there's a good cover enough, and then patches like what I'm talking about here. I just hand spread that there, and you can see, well, I don't know whether the camera will pick it up now or not, but the small grass coming through, the young grass, so it should come on fairly well. Like even the clover there, like, is in it good and well. All the clovers, probably the clover spread a bit better than the hayseed did, but look, we'll have it spread out on it now anyway, so I should fill in now after I give it a bit of time. Now just get set up here now, just putting on a pair of sleeves, welding up this stuff now. Is there'll be lots of little splatters or little balls, BBs coming off the weld, so putting on leather sleeves here just to stop it from going in through your jumper and give you a right burn. Especially with galvanised, like, there'll be a lot more splatter off it than if you're welding clean steel. I suppose by rights you should be cleaning all the joints, grinding them back, but looking for a gate, that'll be alright. I've the welder turned up fairly well as well, so I should burn into it alright. That'll be plenty good for this job anyway. So just get going here now. Now that's that side, that half welded up. Just flip it over then and weld in the other side. And weld on a couple of tabs here on top. Just to where we're mounting them onto the post there in the shed. So just a couple of wedges there keeping it tight. Yeah, that's that side. It'll be too long welding. Cutting out and notching is the slowest part of it anyway. Just there on barrels, we're welding on barrels here. If you're welding on barrels, make sure there's either a hole in it or the bung was taken out, because with the heat they can explode. Have done. Lads have got serious injuries there over the years. Just punch a hole in it or take a bung out of it, or make sure there's nothing too flammable in it anyway. So on the shed here now, we've got on good and well there now this week. We got the roofing finished on the shed, the side sheeting on, and that far gable sheeted as well now. We just have to sheet off this gable now tomorrow, and that'll be pretty much the sheeting finished. Make up a couple of doors then, get them sheeted, and yeah, so we're getting along fairly well. With the floor in, obviously just a tamp finish, not overly smooth but bit of grip in it. You know, won't be too bad, but smooth enough there for cleaning out. That'll be grand. So yeah, we got the posts, the pipes in here for these posts here on the floor as well, just there. Be able to sit down a post, 4.5 inch post or 5.5, is it? Into them. So that we'll be able to divide out this shed then. And we have the barriers here along the back of the slats in as well. Just have to, just here in this 4-foot section, just make up. What I was going to do is just put a rail across the top here, and then drill it, and just have verticals there then for the creep gate. Just drill them in, a spud out the bottom of it, drill it into the concrete. Probably a few different holes that you can change it along. Don't know, probably not ideal, but look, they'll be down in the muck. But if you were to put in a creep gate there, you'd have to have it down and almost on the ground as well. So I'm going to chance it that way anyway. Should be okay. There won't be that much muck up on it. Be galvanised anyway, so it should be good enough. So yeah, we have these, just making up the barriers there to divide the slats along this way across the slats. So yeah, we're making them out of 60 mil galvanised tubing, which is just 3.6 mil wall, so it'll be an awful lot stronger. I believe you need it here at the feeding end where to be all lined up, and someone wants to get in, then they'll just be squeezing in the whole time. So yeah, so we got the barriers up here as well. We have the locking barriers. We went with the Jordan locking barrier as well there from Timor Engineering. So yeah, look, happy enough. Local man there. We ordered him through. He's a rep for him there as well. So happy enough with him. Seems to be a good job. Just here, we want to make up a bracket here to take the support. So probably just a piece of flat hole drilled down the centre of the wall, and that'll take any of that movement out of that there. It'll lock them in fairly well. So yeah, we got them up handy enough, easy fit. No bother put them on. You couldn't say anything that way there. On the drinkers then, that's just a little bowl drinker that we just got there from the hardware, just to see what it's like. Whether I do for cows, I don't know, maybe it should be the bigger one, but the bigger, either the galvanised or the plastic JFC one. But maybe we'd try them first, see how they get on. Like, we're plumbed here, it's all plumbed in for 3/4 inch pipe work, so there should be enough feed coming to them there anyway, like, so there should be a good shot of water. We might try them first and see how we go. Just, there's no harm trying them anyway, because it's not a big problem on slats, but they're inclined to lick out. I more so see it with the wane, or where we be finishing, either the heifers or the bulls. They're inclined to lick out of it and make slop around the drinker. So look, we'll go with these for this time anyway and see. We'll probably be changing out in the other shed there, the drinkers that we have in for them, for the bulls and the heifers. We'll change them out, I think, for the smaller ones, that type, because they're making too much mess, especially here when they're bedded with the peat. So but even with the straw, like, they were inclined to make a mess. So look, we change them out, see how we go. We got peat in here as well. Just got a load of peat there to do the both sides of this shed. We just pushed it in here. Shake it around there. There's enough there for that side, and up the other side then we have it in as well. So yeah, so getting along fairly well. But it's this type of drinker here that I'm talking about getting rid of. These ones, not a great fan. They're inclined to lick out too much out of it or something, and create a bit of a mess. They probably are a little high, I suppose, a touch high, but look, we were working on straw, so they wouldn't be long. Coming up to them. So that's why that was done that way. Probably get the small drinkers, put them in there and see how they go. So look, we'll try them anyway and see. If not, we'll revert back to these again. But yeah, so that's that there. So that's the look of the shed there from this side now. So the barriers along, and so we've got this passage down here where we're feeding them as well. Have this down. So that was a tamp finish as well. So as I was saying, smooth enough there along to do anything you like, but yet there's a bit of grip in it. So look at there on the gutters then. This lad sure is, alright, yeah. The spout will be coming down here. So I'll drop that back into the pillar and run them along then over to the far side, tie them in together, and while they're coming down then we'll have it in a way that we can divert it in, what's coming off the shed, divert it into the tank if we need more water in the slurry, I suppose, that, or to not have it as thick, thin out. So probably here, the pipe will be coming out here somewhere and tying into this end here, coming back, drop it down, and we'll just go over the manhole here, and probably just where the pipe is coming across here, we'll have a T fitting on it that you can turn it back up if you want to let the water on. The water will be coming down here and just coming down here, and we'll pipe it away down into an open drain like that. Will be all clean water anyway, so there's no problem there letting that off. But we just have it in a way here that you can just turn it down and drop it down into the manhole here, then just let it flow into the manhole. Just a way of getting water in. It'd be handier than having to draw water if you need to tin it down, although I don't think it should be too bad with cows, and shouldn't be too bad with cows. It's nearly always generally thin enough, but look, we have that option there. And I suppose if it is thick, we're not far from a river here. It's only just just down there, a couple of 100 yards there from us here anyway, so it'll be easy enough to get water. But I sit there and around the yard here anyway, and sure, probably over the next few days we're going to be bringing in cattle. The bulls there and the heifers, they want to be brought in anyway. But as I was saying there, like, it's mild enough now to try to be bringing in cattle into a shed, I think anyway. When ground conditions are reasonable enough, like, it's not gone too bad at all yet, so we'll keep them out as long as we can. Just to get away from that pneumonia type pressure, like, you know yourselves, like, if it's warm and mild in the shed, like, it's that's very hard to keep them right. So just had a video out there last week. Had internet problems for a start anyway, but we're under pressure here at the shed in a few yokes, so I didn't get a chance to upload there. So look at, that's this one, and sure, look at, we'll call it a day on this video, and sure, if you like, give us a like and a subscribe, and sure, see you in the next one. Good luck to you.